All right, Full Circle Fitness fans, here we are again with another Fit After 40 video. Today's Fit After 40 video is going to be chest and core. Now, we're adding some elements of core into your pec routine today because you always want to add core to every single workout that you do. I highly recommend that. As we get older, our core gets weaker, whether it's from sitting too much, whether it's from not being active enough, with all the jobs out there that require sitting at a desk nowadays. You definitely want to make sure that you're keeping that core strong. So we like to sprinkle on those core elements into every single muscle group that we do. Now, remember, the whole point of this Fit After 40 video series is to show you alternative ways to work your favorite muscle groups that reduce the amount of stress you're putting on your joints and your body, okay? As we get older, our inflammation increases, the stress on our joints from a lifetime of walking around, you get some more stenosis, you can get osteoporosis as you get older, you can get more bulging discs or herniated discs as you get older from just gravity compressing your spine. Maybe you're an active athlete, and maybe you're just sitting at a desk at a horrible posture position. That's going to put stress on your discs as well. You also could get bursitis or tendonitis in your joints. So all these things start to develop as we start aging. So we want to show you some routines that can help complement and go against all those things that are happening, that can reduce inflammation, that can reduce pain, that can get your body in proper alignment, okay? And you can't do that sometimes when you're doing specific workout routines that are very, very heavy and stressful on your joints. So that's the point of the whole series. So I hope you guys like this whole series of Fit After 40 that we're doing. We're going to have many more videos come out, so please like and subscribe to the channel when you get a chance, and let's get right into it. So for our Fit After 40 chest and core workout, we're going to have 4 exercises that you're going to do. And out of those 4 exercises, you're going to do the whole routine twice with me. Now, if you're at home and you want to do more after that, you can rewatch the video and do maybe 4 rounds, but I would recommend somewhere between 2 to 3 rounds. And we're going to do 15 reps of each of these things. And again, you can adjust the weights and you can adjust the reps depending on your experience level that you've been working out with, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go to the first one, which is going to be a band reverse front raise. Now, this exercise is going to require the band, and you're going to have a small anchor point, okay? So before we get started, we should probably go over what equipment you're going to need. You'll need the band, obviously, because that's the first exercise. You're also going to need a stability ball, and you're going to need some weights. Now, the weights can range anywhere depending on how strong you are, between, I would say, 10 pounds all the way up to 30 pounds, all right? I don't think you really need anything more than that. Remember, we don't want to put excess stress on your muscle groups, okay? Or on your shoulders as well when you're doing your pecs. And you're also going to need a gym mat. So now, if you have all that equipment, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do, again, the first exercise is a band reverse front raise. All right, so we're going to do a set of 15 of these. Your band is already anchored to the bottom, okay, of the door frame, and that's the angle that you want. All right, what you're going to do is you're going to have this position where you're already getting stretched. All right, so the arms are getting pulled behind you, and you're going to complement, you're going to raise it up in almost like a praise position. And at this position, you're holding it for 2 seconds, and then you're going to slowly come down. The reason I love the bands when you're doing these routines is because of that isotonic tension, meaning equal resistance back and forward. So you can really focus on time under tension when you're doing these workouts, okay? And you're squeezing and back down, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do 15 of these, all right? So shoulder width apart, palms facing up. You're going to raise up, get that nice squeeze at the bottom of your pecs, and then slowly bring it down. Remember to pausing for 2 on each time. Okay. Bring it up. Now, if you feel any stress in your shoulders on this, you can reduce the tension in the band by stepping closer to the door or getting another band that's not as thick. So the thicker the resistance of the bands, the harder it's going to be. Okay, we're at 7 coming up. And if you do it nice and slow, you get a nice, good burn underneath the pecs and then the shoulders. Almost there. Remember to squeeze the chest. All right. Okay, so that's exercise number 1. Again, I love that exercise. It gets you a nice, good burn, kind of right underneath the pecs and then right close to the attachments by the shoulders too. All right. The second exercise is going to be a ball bridge chest press. All right. Now, there's a couple different ways you can do this. I like doing this one on the ground because you can challenge yourself a little bit more. We'll do it this way. So feet up on the ball. You're going to bring your feet in so the soles of your feet are on the ball. Okay, a lot of times you can do bridges like this with the legs straight. Okay, but I like doing the bridge because it helps me get my hips up a little bit higher, starting with my soles of the feet on the ball. Now I'm getting some stability, so I'm working my hip muscles too. I'm also working my lower back, all right, and especially glutes and hamstrings, all right? So this is the position I like to start in. If you're getting a little bit heavier weights, get into that position first, rack the weights and bring them in, okay? And you want to have a nice 90-degree bend on your elbows. You can let them rest on the ground. The advantage of doing chest press on the floor is a lot less stress on your shoulders because it's not letting you get past what a bench would normally would. But the disadvantage is you're not going to get that nice stretch in your pecs, okay? So you're going to bridge up, and then you're going to press, bringing it into like an arc motion right above your chest. And then you bring the arms down, and then bring your legs down. But don't let your butt rest, okay? You want that butt off the floor the whole time. All right, so let's go ahead and start for 15. We're in position. Let's do it. Bridge up, press, back down. Make sure you're squeezing those glutes every time you come up. A lot of times when you're doing this, you'll feel that one side is a little uneven more than the other. So try to focus on keeping even weight on both legs. Squeezing those glutes at the top of the movement. Couple more. All right. Okay. Again, a great exercise for not only working your hamstrings, glutes, and lower back, but also hitting those pecs. All right. Third exercise is going to be a push-up to a jackknife. I like doing this exercise because if you're not good at doing push-ups, this will make your push-ups a little bit easier, okay? Because you're taking some of your weight and putting it on the ball. It's also going to, again, incorporate that element of core for your lower abdominal area, which is very, very important for keeping the hip strong and stable, okay? So what we're going to do is you're going to start with your hands on the ground. I usually like to start in this position and then walk out, okay? If you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can just lie on the ball and walk out, okay? And as you're walking out, all right, depending on how far you walk out, as long as you're not arching that back like that, the harder it's going to be. So if I start here and do the push-up, I'll show you. 1, and then bring my knees in for a jackknife. It's going to be easier than if I have the ball further out, but it's going to be more stress on my core. So depending on your experience level, you want to position yourself the ball either further in or further back. Okay, if you're here, you're doing the push-up, and then you're going to tuck in. And I can't emphasize this enough. When you're doing the tuck in, make sure that you're lifting your butt up and tucking it in. Don't just tuck in like this, okay? Because, you know, my butt's almost touching my heels. That's not going to work your core, okay? You got to lift your butt up first and then tuck in, okay? All right. So let's go ahead and get in position. Move this out of the way so you can see. All right. We're going to walk out. And again, we're shooting for 15. Let's do it. 3 more. I always like to pause at the bottom of that last one. Get a nice good burn. Blood flow in those pecs. Push up and finish. Nice work. Okay. Now the last one in this routine is going to be a bridge with an alternating chest press. So we showed you the bridge from the bottom. Now we're going to show you the bridge on the floor. Now we're going to show you the bridge sitting on the ball. Because again, with every single one of these pec exercises, you can see we're working some type of core muscles at the same time. So let's grab those weights. We're going to rest them on our thighs here. We're going to start sitting on the stability ball. We're going to walk out until it's on our neck. Okay? All right. Now, I always say start in that 90-degree bend with your legs. Squeeze those glutes. All right? Toes straight. Arms up. Bend them 90 degrees. What we're going to do here is you can do a normal chest press, but we're going to alternate. So we're going to start with the press up with both arms, squeezing those glutes, and then we're going to drop one arm to the side, press it up, and then alternate to the other side. All right? So 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Let's keep going. So if we're shooting for 15, we can do 15 on each side. And if you want to go a little bit less, you can do 12 on each side. Now to speed this workout along, we're going to try to shoot for 12 on each side. Making sure to squeeze those glutes. Last one. Finish with that squeeze. Put them down and go ahead and walk back. All right, so those are the 4 exercises that we're gonna do. We're gonna take a 30-second break, come back and do that whole routine again. All right, let's go get started for the second round. We're going to start over again with the band reverse front raises. So again, we're grabbing our band from a low anchor point. Okay, like the arms are pulling you back. Always remember head forward, chin tucked in. And let's go ahead and start. Good, keep pushing, 5 more. Get that burn. Last one, hold it up there. Hold it up there, keep holding, and relax. Woo! Man, that's a burn. Good job, guys. Let's get right into the next one, okay, which was the lying down on the ball. Okay, so the next exercise is going to be the lying bridge chest press. All right, on the ball. All right, so feet up on the ball. Again, we're making sure those feet are bent with the soles of your feet on the ground. All right, let's get those dumbbells up, heads back. Shoot for another 15. Let's do it. Bridge press. 1. Remember, don't let those glutes come all the way down. Always remember to breathe properly. Exhale on the way up, Inhale on the way down. Last one. And relax. Good job. We're going to go right into our jackknife push-up. Hands down. Now, if this does hurt your wrist, you might not want to do it on the mat. You might want to do it on a more solid surface like the floor. If it still hurts your wrist, you could turn your wrist out a little bit, okay? So remember, depending on where you put the ball on your feet, on your ankles, or on your thighs, is where it's going to be easier or harder. More on the thigh, easier. More on the ankle, harder. Okay? Again, let's shoot for 15. Let's go ahead and do it. Lift that butt up each time. Keeping that core tight. Three more, you got this. Remember to hold this last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up, tuck. Oh, whoo! I'm feeling it with you guys. Oh man. All right, let's get into your last one now, which was the bridge on the ball with the alternating chest press, okay? So grab your weights. We're gonna sit on the ball. Start with the weights on your thighs. Walk out. Okay. All right. Let's get in position. Keep the glutes nice and tight and squeezed. Toes facing forward, lower back's off the ball. Press both arms up. And let's go ahead and start. You can see how when you alternate your presses, it's throwing your balance off a little bit, which is exactly what we want. Challenging the stability of our lower back, our hips, our ankles, our knees, our shoulders, everything. Squeezing those pecs. Let's get 2 more each side. Hold that up. Nice, good squeeze. Slowly bring them down and walk back. Perfect. So that's 2 rounds all the way through, guys. Like I said, if you want to do a 3rd or 4th round, go for it. Again, incorporate this pec routine into your other chest routines, especially when you're doing the Fit After 40 videos, again, because the whole purpose of this is to incorporate elements that work your core along with your favorite muscle groups. And I chose these exercises specifically because they do help hit the pecs in an area that doesn't put too much stress on your joints as well. So remember, don't go too heavy either. All right. So if you like this video, please again like and subscribe. Check out our other Fit After 40 videos too. And always remember, be safe, be active, be healthy, and we'll see you soon.